Hello friends, it's Mossy. Welcome back to Cuphead. In the last episode we started DLC Island, and in this episode we're just gonna pick up right where we left off with the King of Games and his chess people. Now, I don't like this one either. I think this guy is nowhere near as bad as the knight, but he's not too much fun either. So you gotta parry the heads back at him, and you have to die there. You gotta parry the heads back at him, but it depends on what angle you hit them at, or they will just slink to the ground and miss him. So you can't just hit them back, and actually there is a trajectory involved in it, so have fun dealing with that. Like, I thought that head was gonna hit him there, but nope, I was wrong. Oopsie doopsie. Well, we're still not getting really any good heads. Keeps sending the heads back to me from doing terrible angling. Oh, and as the fight goes on, he starts throwing fake skulls, and the spark from his grinder will just keep going. His grindstone, rather. And it can get really, really obnoxious trying to just balance all of this. It's not like it's the hardest fight in the world, it's just a lengthy one that can be really tedious. That's the word. Oh, sorry I went silent there. I'm just kind of focusing because I think this is going on for far too fucking long. There we go. Now will we get to fight the final chess piece? Now are your challengers, best of my champions with such bravery that reward wealth untold. Yada yada. Furthermore, permit the special entry to the next match. Okay, when I first did this, I did it before going against any of the bosses, and he kicked me off after the first two, but maybe since I took out one of the bosses, they're just gonna let me do it all. Now this one is weird. You have to shoot cannonballs at the queen. I don't know if that's the most appropriate thing to do at the time of recording this, but oh well. Honestly, that statement was just a little too out there, that I completely lost focus of what I was even doing. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh, nope, we got her. Oh well. It's over. I think that should be the last match. Hark to thy new champions, the remaining spoils. You get 3 coins that time instead of 2. And with that, the tournament is concluded. Henceforth, my castle shall remain a training ground for thee. Fare thee well, champions. So now you can come back later and do all of those fights in order, from the rook to the to the pawn to the queen in one sitting, and that's an achievement. I don't think it gives you anything towards the percentage completion, and since you've already seen those bosses, I really don't feel like making you sit through it. Now we're missing a single coin. I do not remember where that coin is. I think I vaguely remember where it is, but I don't know yet. So yeah, that's the only thing we're missing is... So I'm gonna put Spread Shot on. Actually, for this next boss I'm thinking of, I think we're gonna go to Converge and Roundabout. Personally, I quite like Converge. So we're gonna go for Gnome Way Out, Glumstone the Giant. A lot of people consider him to be one of the hardest bosses of the DLC, and he is quite a tough fight, which is saying something because, as you can tell by the skill level I have shown off doing these, I haven't been good. When I was going for the S ranks of all these bosses, I got his S rank on the second attempt. Which we're clearly not doing here. Yeah, the thing with Glumstone is that there's just a lot going on screen. Tell from the hell that he's doing. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna go for another swing. But as you can tell from what you're seeing is there's just a lot of random crap happening on screen. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, in these next few parts, there's going to be a lot of points where I'm just not saying anything because I'm just trying to focus on these fights because they are ridiculous with the amount of projectiles they fling at you in these. Oh my god. But yeah, these fights can just be ridiculous with the amount of shit they throw at you. Like, that one, that could have been avoided. That was my own doing. They give you a lot of good parry opportunities in this fight, though, so parrying's not going to be your biggest issue. It's mainly going to be avoiding the hell ton of projectiles he throws at you. I don't know if I've even used Converged yet on a... It's kind of like a tri-shot, but if you focus your shots, then instead you get a... You can get a... I don't know why I'm struggling. Oh, if you focus your shot, you get a tighter aim. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. So the spread is less, so it converges on it, hence the reason the shot is called Converge. I actually quite like Converge. I don't like how I could have easily avoided that ball if I just paid more attention. Okay, that one was a little... See, a lot of these fights you just have to keep moving because there's so much crap going on for no reason other than it can. Okay. Now, I'm hoping it will be good. He vores you, so if you're into that, then this is the fight for you. I, for one, personally do not like the idea of being devoured, so... and unfortunately for all yous who want to think, oh hey, easy parry opportunities with the horses... Well, unfortunately for you, my friends, that is far from the truth, as the parrying the dinner bell does not qualify towards... Oh, come on! But yeah, parrying the dinner bell does not count towards your parry meters, so if you thought you were gonna get easy parries there, then I'm sorry to inform you, but... You're in for a bad time. I sound constipated there. Honestly, he rips his whole beard off at that part, and that just looks excruciatingly painful. As if pulling hairs out wasn't already painful enough, he gets his entire beard ripped out, and that's... I honestly kind of feel bad for the guy. Not by much, because he's a douche, but like... I do feel a little sympathy for him. Having your entire beard ripped off just sounds like a fucking nightmare. But then he eats you and puts you through this annoying hell, so like... Why did... we're gonna go with crack shot because there are points in this where I just want to stop aiming. And I think crack shot actually would be very useful in this fight. Fuck! Oh, okay, we're just gonna restart that, because that was going terribly. As you can see, they just put so much shit on the screen for these fights. It's kind of ridiculous. Especially an expert. Like, it's not this terrible in, like, well, it's still not that great in normal, but on expert, my god, they make it so much worse. We're just gonna restart there, too. I don't want this episode to be the Glumstone the Giant episode, but it might end up being that. Okay, that was dumb on my part. Also, if you pay attention to the background, you can see that there's more Glumstones. Well, they're not Glumstone, of course, but... At specific parts of this fight, it just feels like there's nothing you can do to avoid his attacks. Because there's so much shit. But then he'll cover, like 2/3 to 3/4 of the screen with his stupid attack. Then you got the stupid little gnomes at the bottom that just pop up and damage you. Why there are gnomes living in his beard, I do not know. It's gotta be a comfortable living space, I guess. Oh, we almost lost our... We lost our special immediately. I went to parry the pink one because I thought I could, and I got... Oh boy. This is gonna be the Glumstone the Giant episode, friends. Plus some chess battles, but... Thankfully, with these fights, parrying is not going to be your biggest issue. Your biggest issue is just going to be, all the other fucking projectiles that are on the screen. That's another reason why I like Converge in this fight, is because it helps clear off all the extreme amount of projectiles. Spread Shot could also work well too, but I just felt like using Converge. Because personally, I really like Converge. Oh, we lost our little extra. I'm still gonna go for parries, not for the best ranking, but for the super cards. So if I can get that extra insurance hit, I'd be very happy. Like this. At least he's putting on a puppet show for everybody, that's nice. Alright, and for this, we're gonna go to Crack Shot. That way I can just focus on the platforming aspect. Because platforming is a very important part. Watch where the bone is gonna go, because that's the horsey who's gonna wanna get a meal to reset them. So you wanna pay attention to that. Don't be too far away from the bone. And like I said, the dinner bell parry does not count towards your parry completion. So, oh, there we go. Got him. I went to take a drink from my soda I have set up here with me, but I haven't opened it. So we're going to bring back an age-old tradition of the Mossio Cross channel where I open a can of soda on camera. So you can hear the glorious noise of the can being opened. Here we go! Apparently my audio capture said that was breaking the sound barrier. Okay, and we got the gnome berries. So now if we go down here... Wait a minute. I think I might know where that shortcut I was thinking of is. I was wrong. swear there was a shortcut you could take. Oh well. I don't think I really have time for another battle. But there's, oh, we'll give it a shot, why not? I'm not worried about time limits. I don't want these videos to be too long because, like, I don't want you to have to sit here for 4.5 hours watching me play Cuphead, but hey, if that's what you're into, then perfect for you. So, this is Mortimer Freeze. I hate him, and I hope his entire family suffers for eternity. You know, let me tell you how I really feel about this guy. Except for the whale. The whale I don't want any bad on. You know, given the fact that he uses the thing as a goddamn mace. I love the sound his snow golem makes, though. I'm glad I could do an impression of it for you guys. Once again, this is another level where just a shit ton of stuff is flying at you all at once. And you just gotta avoid it as best as you can. Oh my god. Oh my my heart. My Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why I said that was an oopsie doopsie on my part. I'm not even gonna blame the game for that because I can't. That was just bad platforming. Okay. I'm gonna go spread shot for this. I think spread shot might actually be better. Especially for the second phase because he's such a big target. Like crack shot is pretty good here because, you know, he's just flying around. And don't just walk into his weird snow minions. That's not a good idea. It is nice that the whale will kill them if they're in the way. So you don't have to worry about them for too long. His first phase isn't too bad as long as you pay attention to where he is and where the minions are. His second phase isn't even all that bad either, it's just, there's a lot of shit on screen, once again, so... Spread shot works really well in these fights, so I recommend using it. You get a lot of good damage on them, and when you're doing projectiles, just switch to whatever secondary you brought. I know, like, the big speedrunning meta for this is, like, charge shot and spread shot, so do what you will, but your kid is up to you. Don't let me influence it. Or do. That's, once again, up to you. But I like to bring spread shot in to get some good damage on him, and then switch back to crack shot when I'm on the move. That way, I can just... Now we get to go to my least favorite phase of this fight, the snowflake part, mainly because of that attack. Little known fact, and by little known I mean very well known fact about me, is I hate anything involving eyeballs being hurt or squeezed or anything like that. And the fact that one of his attacks is just him squeezing out his eyeball? I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Not to mention it can be a little annoying to dodge, but it's mainly the squeezing part that bothers me. Alright, that went really well actually, compared to the rest of the fights we've done in this island so far. Hell, it went even better than the Moonshine Mob, and personally I think they're the easiest boss, but as we've seen in past episodes, every time they say, I think this is the easiest boss of the area, I end up suffering, so... Anyway, with that, we're gonna end off the episode here. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.